I've got Carey Clark, Keagan Hotane, her son, and Janine Davies, the person who nominated Carey and Keagan. I'm going to have to apologise in advance again. I'm going to give you a little bit of background. Now, Carey and Keagan reside in a house about 2 blocks away from the school where Keagan goes to school. Carey has to support herself and Keagan. The boy she has fostered and raised since he was 7 weeks old by herself. She's got no help from family. She's only got Janine to help out every now and then. Janine's got her own problems. They used to live in the domestics room of the house until Carey was held up in the garden one evening. Now, the owners or the tenants of the house agreed that Carey and Keagan could sleep inside the house in one of the spare rooms, but all their belongings, clothes, etc. remain in the domestic room. Although this is a roof over their heads, the ceiling in the room is falling down, it's infested with rats, windows are broken, the boundary wall is falling down, and electric fence doesn't work for warmth and security are a big problem. Now, from Monday to Friday, Carey and Keagan stay in the house, but when it comes to weekends, the owners won't give Carey a key to the house. And then inevitably, every weekend, the owner's tenants go away, leaving Carey and Keagan on the street with nowhere to sleep. And this can't be good for either of them. Carey, I know this is not easy for you. How has this affected your life? Tell us your story.
Well, when my late husband was still alive, because I couldn't have any kids, we decided we wanted to adopt. And we put our names down at an adoption agency.
Okay.
And then one day, out of the blue, we were phoned back and asked if we're still interested, so we said yes.
You nominated Carey. You know a lot about her story. Just tell us what she's like and how this has affected them. You know.
Sorry, excuse me. I only met Carey in February this year, so I haven't known her very long. Although my kids go to Valties as well, and my sister's a teacher at Valties. So I met Carey in February when I was helping my sister out after she injured her hand in an accident, and she's the computer teacher. So I helped her out, and I met Carey the one day at the aftercare. And then I volunteered for the community football club that trains at Valties. And
where Keagan's doing really, really well.
Yes, he is.
So Janine, you realised that things were not going so well when you started helping Carey over the weekend.
Well, at first I didn't really realise how tough it was on Carey and how hard it was for Keagan until the first time that Carey actually phoned me and said to me, well, I actually dropped them off after, because Carey doesn't drive, I transport them to soccer and games and what have you. And the one day I dropped them off and I'd literally just got around the corner and Carey phoned me and said the people aren't home. So I never really knew the story until that happened. And I went back and I picked them up and I took them home with me, and I basically said to her, well, just SMS them and tell them to let you know when they're home.
What happened was because of the armed robbery, and I don't have security in the room where we are in, and because of the rats in it, so we sleep in there.
In the house.
Yeah. Now sometimes weekends they go away and the ex-wife takes the kids and goes to parents and whatever, and he'll go and visit whoever he goes to visit.
Carey, you also medically boarded, right?
That's right.
So to care for both of you is very difficult, and you're still waiting for UIF. I know this cannot be easy for you. How has this affected your life?
It's been a bit tough the last couple of months, isn't it?
And Keagan, how do you think he's dealing with this? Although he's always smiling.
Yeah.
But I think deep down it is affected.
Well, Women's a Change in proud partnership with ER24, what we're going to do is we're going to donate 2,000 Rand for 12 months towards getting you a somewhere safe to stay.
Yeah. And that's 2,000 Rand a month for 12 months. So
12
that's
months.
basically putting 24 grand away for rent for you guys so that you can find a place to stay. We are looking still for somewhere where we can accommodate you. So once again, our listeners always do come forward. So if you do know a place which is secure, which has got a roof that doesn't leak, or there are no rats, it's a little apartment somewhere, or somewhere where you have to take 2,000 Rand a month for 12 months just to get you going into a new place.
And close to school, because Carey can't drive.
What school is it again?
Walter Freden Park Primary.
Walter Freden Park Primary. So that is the area. Then please let us know.
We're also going to give you 3,000 Rand food vouchers. And UFO in Marlborough Drive have decided to sponsor soccer boots to the value of 800 Rand for Keagan, because he loves his soccer so much.
You're going to get soccer boots, buddy.
Smile.
You're getting new soccer boots from UFO, bud. All right.